Hello and welcome all my dear second standard junior champs. Welcome once again in the grammar class. I hope you all are doing great and you are having a good time. You are keeping the fast and praying on the regular basis. My all blessings are with all my children who are keeping fast and maintaining their health, as well as with studies they are doing their all the religion work. So I really wish you good luck. Now students, welcome once again in the grammar lecture. This is Rohan sir from Mahdi English Medium School. Students, since many days we were revising English, we were revising the lesson, their stories. I hope that by now you have learnt many things. You might have even improved your languages. You might have even started understanding the lesson in English. So that is really very good. If you will be able to understand the language, you will be able to understand the stories also. So my dear students, now in this grammar lecture we are going to revise apostrophe. This chapter we already have done in our grammar. Not only that, but also when we solved this chapter, basically we even solved the worksheet related to this topic. So these things are done. So let us revise this topic, because the more you will revise, the better you will be able to understand the use of apostrophe, when and how to use it in the sentence and in the words. So the use of apostrophe is limited though in your standard, but in the higher standards you will learn the more other uses of apostrophe. Anyways, we are going to revise it from the textbook. So those who have the textbook and have left to solve the exercise sentences, they have the good opportunity, they have the golden opportunity to again understand the topic and complete their fair book. See, maximum topic we are revising 2 or 3 times. So not only you can clear your doubts, but also you can complete your exercises here in the lecture as you are completing in the classroom. So you are having a good advantage for these revision lectures. Please don't miss that. So let's get started. As you can see on the screen, textbook I have presented. So I have presented a textbook, and if you have the textbook with you, you can keep it open. This is chapter 12, as you can see, and hold your pencils. For those who already have completed their exercises from the textbook, I would request them to keep their rough books open. Now for those who are going to solve it in the rough book, please make sure that you have to write in the header part of your rough book chapter's name and today's date. I'll give you a couple of seconds. Please be ready with these details. You have to write chapter's name and today's date, those who are writing it in the rough book. Now you need to understand, where can we use apostrophe? The apostrophe is a special kind of punctuation mark. You know, there are lots of punctuation mark, starting from capitalization, full stop, comma, double inverted comma, quotation marks, apostrophe, and many more. So apostrophe is one of the punctuation marks. It is used to show that an object belongs to a person. It shows the ownership, which person or which thing owns that particular thing. Now, for example, Parvin's bag. So, Parvin apostrophe S is written. That shows that whose bag it is? It is Parvin's bag. Parvin apostrophe S shows the ownership. If you don't keep apostrophe mark here, if you just add S, Parvin's, that means you are making the word plural. Many Parvins. At that time you just use N, you don't keep apostrophe mark. But now when you keep apostrophe mark, that means you are showing whose bag it is Parvin's bag. The bag belongs to Parvin. That is why you use apostrophe mark before using S. If you just add S, that means you are making that word plural. Similarly, Shazia's cycle. Now you are saying that this cycle is of Shazia because here you are using apostrophe S, not just apostrophe or not just S. Again, if you don't keep apostrophe mark, Shazias, that means more than one Shazias, that makes it plural. So, in accordance of making something to show something that this particular thing belongs to that particular person, you have to use apostrophe mark before keeping S. See, here it is written that apostrophe comes before S. Yes, it is the fact. In some cases, apostrophe can also come after S. But that is not your cup of tea for the second standard students. No. If I will start explaining it to you, it will become difficult for you. You just have to keep it in your mind that apostrophe comes before S to show the ownership, to show that this belongs to which person. I hope this context is very clear in your mind. So students, I will request you to write this definition in your rough book. After writing the heading and today's date, I will request you to write down this particular definition. I will give you a couple of seconds, don't worry. But writing this, recalling this is very important. Exercises we can solve 10, 20, 100, no matter however, whatever type of exercise it is. But first the concept should be pretty clear in your mind before you touch the exercise. Isn't it so? I hope that you have started writing this definition. Please also make sure that when you are writing it, you read it in your mind. Try to understand it in your mind. Now, as I suppose we are revising this for the second or third time, it should not be a big deal for you. Some queries here and there might be there, which is what we will solve it in this solution of exercise itself. I suppose that you should write this definition, you should have completed writing this. Okay, so now let's try to solve this exercise. No worries, I am here. Students, those who are solving it in the rough book, give the heading exercise 1. Rewrite the phrases correctly using apostrophe. Write this full heading. See, if you have once solved it in your textbook, again you have to solve it in the rough book. Don't sit with the folded hands, it will be of no use. The more you will keep yourself engaged in the lecture, the more you will be able to enjoy the lecture. Please give the heading exercise 1, rewrite the phrases correctly using the apostrophe. I hope this time parents also might be helping their children to follow the instructions given in the lecture. This topic is very easy if you see. Okay. So let's start solving it. Students, you have to write the question also. You have to write questions also. Okay. So one by one we will solve it. Karthik's shoes. The name of the boy is Karthik. We have to show the ownership of the shoes. We have to show that the shoes belongs to Karthik. I repeat, we have to show the ownership of Karthik. We have to show that the shoes is of Karthik. How will you do that? I'll give you a couple of seconds. Try to solve it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. So we have to show that the shoes belongs to Karthik. How have you done that? Let me write the answer. Karthik's shoes. This is how you will have to write it down. See, I have put apostrophe mark before S. So Karthik's shoes. That means now it says correctly that this shoes belongs to Karthik, because apostrophe S shows the ownership of Karthik for the shoes. Similarly, question B. Sachin's bet. What change will you make in this phrase to show the ownership of Sachin for the bet? Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. So Sachin's bet. Now here it's very easy. You have to just put apostrophe Sachin apostrophe S and then bet. So instead of saying this bet belongs to Sachin or this bet is of Sachin, we will just keep apostrophe S after Sachin. Sachin's bet. Now this shows that the bet belongs to Sachin. So apostrophe S again says that Sachin's bet. This bet is of Sachin. Riya's purse. Like if you see here, if you do not keep apostrophe mark, it makes the Sachin plural. But now when we added apostrophe, it makes some sense. It shows the ownership of Sachin. Similarly, you have to change this. Riya's purse. How will you change it? Come on, you have the time. Try to write the answer on your own. And I am pretty sure 99.99% of the students might be able to solve it easily. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Okay students, did you find the answer? I'll show you all the 3 last answers together. Solved this one, question D. The baby's bottle. So how will you solve this? How will you show the bottle belongs to baby? You don't have to change the, obviously. Try to solve it. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. And the last one, try to solve it. The rabbit's tail. Okay, now the tail belongs to rabbit, or this tail is of rabbit. Try to solve it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Okay, now let's check whether what you have written is the correct answer or not. Simply, this purse is of Ria, so Ria apostrophe S, Ria's purse. Similarly, the baby's bottle. So how you will speak will remain same. The way of speaking, pronunciation will remain same. The baby apostrophe S, the babies. Now you see, how will you speak this one? The babies. And then how will you speak this one? The babies. So how you speak, the way will remain same. But the meaning changes just when we keep apostrophe. Now the apostrophe shows that the bottle belongs to the baby. If you will not keep apostrophe mark, if you would not have kept apostrophe mark, then it just shows that there are many babies. Anyways, if you want to write it plural, you add IES, I know that. But it is useless to keep S here if the apostrophe is not there. The rabbit's tail. The rabbit's tail. Again, apostrophe says that this tail is of rabbit. If you would not have kept apostrophe mark, then it shows many rabbits. It makes it plural. Okay. So this way, I hope that you have solved this exercise and you have checked your answer while I was writing the answer. Let's solve second exercise. Oh, this is pictorial exercise. It will be very much interesting, really very much interesting. Let's try to solve it. What do we have to do? Insert the apostrophe correctly in the phrases. Okay, that is what we did in the previous exercise as well. Then draw arrows to point the parts described in the picture. First of all, let us do the first half task. You have to put apostrophe mark in each phrases to make it proper. So the lion's man, that means this man is of lion. Let me zoom in. We have to say that this man, the hair around the neck is of lion. So it's very easy. You have to just write the lion's man. So here I have written the answer, the lion's man. Here we have to keep apostrophe mark after writing lion, because we need to show that the man belongs to lion. The man is of lion. It is not M-E-N, man. Nor is it M-A-N. M-A-N-E, man means the hair, if you can see, around the neck of the lion. So we have to then put arrow. Man. The man is of lion. Okay. Let us solve the next one. The giraffe's neck. The giraffe's neck. Whose neck it is? It is giraffe's neck. So where do we have to keep apostrophe mark? Very easy. Try to solve it. I'll give you a couple of seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Did you find the answer? Have you tried to write the giraffe's neck? The giraffe apostrophe S. N-E-C-K. Whose neck it is? It is the giraffe's neck. So giraffe apostrophe S shows that this neck is of giraffe. And neck is here, that's why I have put the arrow this way. You cannot put the arrow if you do not have the textbook, I understand. But that's fine, as far as you are writing the answer, it's okay. The elephant's tail. Oh, here is the elephant's tail. What change do we have to make? Very simple. The elephant apostrophe S tail. The elephant's tail. We have to just put the arrow towards here because here is the tail. So this tail is of elephant. The elephant's tail. Very easy. I hope that you were writing the answer, students. Okay, let's move towards the next 3 pictures. The monkey's paw, the cat's whiskers, and the parrot's beak. Again, these are very easy. So this I'll give it to you in the homework, revision homework. You have to just write the answer, don't put the arrow, because I know that if I'll send you the PDF file, you will be able to write the answer easily. But you may or may not take the printout. So this is not compulsory to show me the arrow. But if you can write the answer and send it to me, I can check on the spot and I can send you the answer. Let's move towards the last exercise of the day so that we can complete the revision of this chapter in one lecture itself. As you can see that you have to rewrite the sentence using apostrophe. One has been done for you already. So I will give you a couple of seconds to observe these sentences, question and the answer. Come on, observe it. Let's see how powerful is your observation. Observe it properly where the changes are made. Come on. Okay. So what did you observe? The car belongs to Aunt Glenda. The car belongs to Aunt Glenda. If we want to make this sentence using apostrophe mark, we have to say that this car belongs to Aunt Glenda. So this is Aunt Glenda's car. Glenda apostrophe S shows the ownership of Aunt Glenda, that this car is of Aunt Glenda. Similarly, we have to solve the other sentences. The CD belongs to Devan. The CD belongs to Devan. Oh, what is that? So you have to say that this CD is of Devan. So it is very easy. The Devan's CD. Very simple. Instead of writing this long sentence that the CD belongs to Devan, we can simply say that the Devan's CD. That means Devan apostrophe S shows the ownership of Devan for the CD. Very simple. Students, you have to write the question as well as the answer. Come on, write it down. I'll give you a couple of seconds. The CD belongs to Devan or the CD is of Devan. So by keeping apostrophe mark after the name. So very simple trick is we have to keep apostrophe mark after the owner's name, whether it is animal, person or thing. If I say this bone belongs to the dog, so the dog's bone, again dog is the owner, so we have to keep dog apostrophe S, dogs. So in short, we have to keep apostrophe mark after the owner's name. This is the easiest trick. I hope that you have written the answer as well. Please write the next question. The bag belonging to the lady fell on the floor. This seems to be difficult, but it is not at all difficult, because here the sentence is a bit lengthier compared to the other sentences. But like I said, find the owner, keep the apostrophe mark. This will be very easy trick for you. The bag belonging to the lady fell on the floor. See, by reading this way, I gave you the hint how you can solve it. I hope that you are trying to solve it after writing the question. Okay. The lady's bag. This part will only change. The bag belonging to the lady is the first part of the sentence, which we converted into this. The lady's bag, not ladies, that makes plural, but lady apostrophe s shows that this bag is of that lady. So lady's bag and the remaining half part will remain as it is, fell on the floor. See, I told you it's pretty easy. Just you have to implement your mind. So if this way long sentences are given certainly now. So you have to cut the sentence. You have to find the owner, put the apostrophe mark, and half of the sentence will be solved easily. I hope you enjoyed the tricks and terms, and now you know where do we have to use apostrophe in the phrases and sentences. With this, I end my today's lecture. Complete your work when I send you the PDF and send it to your follow-up teachers. Goodbye. Take care.